And we are in the Impact Zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TNA Episode 4. And tonight we have a brilliant card for you. We have the number one contender for Naomi's Knockouts Championship between Victoria and Steph De Lander. Of course, they both won that tag team tables match to win this opportunity here tonight. We have Christian Cage, the world champion, teaming up with, well, he said an enforcer. You don't want to reveal too much. And they will be facing the Hardy Boys. And we have Rhino versus Alex Shelley later on here tonight. Get out of here, someone said. And here comes Victoria. She, of course, will be wanting to face Naomi. And, of course, the Impact Zone is packed, ladies and gentlemen. I did tell you that I would announce when the pay-per-view is. It's very soon, I believe in 3 episodes' time. So we'll have more updates on that. What the hell is this guy doing in the crowd? I've been very impressed with Steph De Lander so far in this universe mode, and we're underway here, ladies and gentlemen, in the Impact Zone. The winner of this, of course, will get an opportunity to face Naomi for that Knockouts Championship on TNA. And De Lander going to work on Victoria, kicks her, and nice reversal from the veteran Victoria. Got some Pepsi Max Cherry here. Nice touch and nice reversal from De Lander. I feel like Steph De Lander, she's had 2 matches, she's won 2 matches. Surely she's going to be the one to go on to... but we don't know enough about Victoria, but surely De Lander's going to be the one to go on and face Naomi. That'll be an epic match. And kicking the legs of Victoria, going to town on her. Of course, we have Rhino in action later, ECW legend and TNA Tag Team Champion alongside Rob Van Dam. He will be in action against TNA legend and one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley. Of course, 2 opportunities for the Motor City Machine Guns if they can win both their matches, the singles respective matches. They will automatically earn a shot at the tag team titles. If they win 1, then they will potentially... what will they do? If they lose both, they don't get a shot at the titles. If they can win one of the matches, they will get an opportunity in the future at the tag team titles, a bit like the Money in the Bank. So it's immediate chance versus a chance chosen by us, or me, like for when they will cash that in. A nice Samoan drop there from Victoria. See that veteran instinct. Of course, Christian Cage and the Mystery Enforcer versus the Hardy Boys, the world champion. Who, of course, thrown to the outside of the ring. The world champion, of course, who is looking for an opponent to defend it against. If the Hardy Boys can pick up the victory here tonight, depending on who pins him, maybe one of them guys wants to go forward for the world title. And nice kicks to the face here by Steph De Lander. I must say, of all the women I've seen in the women's division on Impact, this is the woman I'm most impressed with. I know she doesn't have the title. And Naomi's obviously won the title in a multi-man match, and unfortunately got put through a table by Victoria. I still think it'll be a really competitive match. And Victoria clotheslines De Lander back to the outside, and rolls back in does De Lander, going for a suplex, and a beautiful suplex. Going for the pinfall straight away. Might have her here. No, 1 count. Steph De Lander's so much better than... Oh, what is this? What is Victoria doing here? Yanking the arms of Steph De Lander and headbutt to the back. You know that's going to hurt. And headbutt to the face. Victoria using her head as a weapon. Rope break there. Breaks up the count. And the referee saying, no way, Jose. The kick to the ribs there. Of course, we've got the first Supercard of Honor. That's coming up this week sometime, ladies and gentlemen, or next week. It's very soon. We have 1 more episode of Ring of Honor before we do our first premium live event for all 3. We have New Japan Supercard, then of course we have the TNA first pay-per-view. Big punches here, kicks, punches. Victoria throwing combos out there. I'm quite impressed with Victoria as well. All the things she said might be coming into fruition here. And punches to the back. Can De Lander build back some momentum and earn that opportunity to face Naomi? And beautiful moves here from Victoria. And she's pointing her head. It's all about the thought. She says, all about the thought. Well, we're yet to see that. And kick to the back of the head of De Lander. That was quite nasty. Elbow drop to the lower back. You're so weak, says the woman in the crowd. The same woman from New Japan last week has actually made it on a plane and all the way to the Impact Zone, and she's here shouting abuse as well. I'd love to see her get in the ring. And that's a power bomb. I think she meant to hit it against the turnbuckle, but throwing Victoria across the ring. Irish whip into the corner, splash by De Lander, and she's feeling it now. And she's lining something up. And Victoria could be about to go night-night if De Lander hits this. We've seen her hit it before. And it's that front-facing suplex. That's going to squash the abdomen. And has she got the pin? 1, 2, and Victoria kicks out. And she slaps the mat in frustration because that normally puts the opponent away. And she's going to go to the high rent district. Is she going to pay her taxes? And the crowd chanting fight forever. De Lander with a splash. And surely 2. And kick out again from Victoria. I thought she'd had her there. I actually thought she had her, and this just looks like she's acted out of rage. Smashing the head repeatedly into the mat, and look at the pose in there from De Lander. Oh, she's a tank, that's what she's saying. And now a roll-up pin from Victoria while she's taunting. Could be enough. No. Certainly not enough. And big boot. Doesn't take De Lander down. Of course, De Lander is quite a big woman for this division. She's quite a powerhouse. Misses with the kick and clothesline. And Victoria could be about to say her goodbyes. Misses with the kick. What's she going for here? Victoria. Oh, rips the eyes of Victoria. And Victoria reverses end to end. Can't say. And of course, Victoria with that knee brace on. A long career of Victoria. She's picked up injuries, and now she's going to pick up a victory, potentially DDT on De Lander. Going to hook the leg, and is that enough? 1, not even a 2 count. Steph De Lander's a tank. She ain't going to go down that easily. And the baddest bitch is about to feel that move right there, which is Victoria's finisher, I believe. And she's going to pull her away from the ropes to make sure there's no confusion over pinfalls. She's going to hook the leg. And maybe she's got it here. 1, 2. De Lander kicks out, keeping her unbeaten run intact. And now Victoria's really lining her up. And she's going to try and finish this one for sure. Clothesline. Another clothesline connects. And she's mounting a comeback here is Victoria. And another clothesline. Has she got one more move? Like, what is she doing here? Moonsault misses. Spent too much time taunting, and now she's pissed. Now Steph De Lander's pissed. And this could be the end. Fisherman suplex. Dropped on her head. And the referee's going to count this one. She's had enough. 2. Kick out again from Victoria. What a match. What an opening contest. It's always the matches you don't expect to produce them 5-star matches that just come out and produce, and stomps in the corner to Victoria. Surely De Lander sensing the end is near. She definitely does, because she's got her up for that power bomb and just drops her on her neck. And now she's queuing her up, and she's going to send Victoria back to the legends, back to the Hall of Fame, because she's had enough. And there we go, F5 into the face plant. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be very surprised. 2, 3, Steph De Lander wins the #1 contender's opportunity. And who else would it be? She was brilliant. She's been brilliant since she's debuted. And there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Stephanie De Lander will face Naomi at, well, potentially at the first pay-per-view. We'll have more details to come about Steph De Lander's title shot. But what a performance. Absolutely dominant. She is going to be world champion. What the hell? She's going to be world champion. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rhino versus Alex Shelley. Win here for the Motor City Machine Guns will give them a future shot at a tag team championship. If they do fail here tonight, they've always got next week, where Chris Sabin will take on RVD. And Alex Shelley is in the Impact Zone. We haven't seen him compete since that Fatal 4-Way Hell in a Cell match, but he's here. And he'll be wanting to prove a point. Of course, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, as well as RVD and Rhino, both very, very established singles competitors as well in the TNA, under the TNA banner. And here comes Rhino. Are we going to see a gore here tonight? He will be accompanied by Rob Van Dam and they've left the titles behind for some reason, not choosing to bring them out, which is up to them. They've left them behind. Of course, they are the current TNA Tag Team Champions, and they will be wanting to just stomp out the competition, eliminate the competition. I think Motor City Machine Guns are quite a big threat. So I think if they can just get rid of these guys, they can look forward to defending the championships against somebody else. Because I think these guys are the biggest threat. And we're underway here. ECW veteran Rhino, Alex Shelley. Who will win? Well, we're about to find out. Right, look at the power of Rhino. Alex Shelley tried 2 moves, just getting thrown away. Rhino ducks under and just slams Shelley to the mat. Of course, Shelley more of a technical wrestler. Rhino a big powerhouse, but you know that gore can do serious damage. We're against the ropes, of course. Both men are formerly of ECW, formerly of WWE. They've been everywhere together. Big move here from Rhino. Picks up Shelley. He's got his eyes on the rope and bounces Shelley off the rope like a rag doll. And can Rhino pick up a victory for the tag team champions here tonight? Nice Hurricanrana reversal from Shelley. Of course, we've got, and I've just got word that tonight's main event will be a tornado tag rather than an actual tag. Christian Cage and his Enforcer versus the Hardy Boys. It's going to be a big one. A nice move there from Shelley, taking Rhino's vertical base away. We always talk about the vertical base. It's a big movement. And RVD asking the crowd to chant up. 1 count there for Shelley. Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin watching on, hoping his tag team partner can earn them that opportunity without him having to do too much work. They will immediately get a title opportunity if they can win both matches. But if one of them wins, then they get a title shot in the future. They'll be willing to cash that in. They'll be wanting to cash that in probably at the first pay-per-view. A nice moonsault there from Shelley. And Rhino's going to have to find some resilience here. It kicks out 1. You got to do more than that. I'm just excited to see a gore. He's got to hit at least 1 gore. It doesn't matter if it finishes a match. I just want to see him hit 1. But that would snap Alex Shelley in half. And Alex Shelley, smart wrestling. That's how he's going to beat Rhino. Rhino smartly rolls out the ring. And the kick barely affected Rhino. That kick barely affected him. And that clothesline's like a steam train running towards you from the veteran Rhino, who of course is a tag team champion. Him and RVD winning that fatal 4-way tag team title match on the opening episode of Impact. And Rhino celebrating in the corner while Alex Shelley is right behind him. That is not a veteran move there from Rhino. Keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the opponent. Rhino needs to do his part for Team Extreme. Well, that's the Hardy Boys, but the Team Extreme, Team ECW, to keep the Motor City Machine Guns away. And Shelley going to go for a pinfall after that crossbody. Nearly had him, 2.5 count. Very excited to see who the TNA World Champions Enforcer is here tonight in the tag team match, because they'll go on against the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys, veterans, tag team and individual. So, but Christian's no joke either. He's a multiple-time world champion. And Russian leg sweep here from Alex Shelley. Gets Rhino to the floor and clapping and celebrating the audience. What the hell? He says peace to the audience. It's that woman in the front row. Why is she not giving him abuse? And misses the grapple on Rhino. Punch to the back. Now he's going to Irish whip him to the outside of the ring, and punch there from Alex Shelley. And Rhino reverses. You gotta keep the big man down, because if he hits you with that goal, what the hell's he going for here? Pile driver, drops Shelley on his head, and that could be enough. That can break your neck, especially between the thighs of Rhino, and kick out from Shelley, keeping the tag team contention alive. And he's going to that corner, and when he goes to that corner, it only spells bad things. And gore, 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 and he hits it, and that could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Snaps Shelley in half. 2, 3, and Rhino hits that gore. And Team Extreme pick up the victory here. And it's down to Sabin to beat RVD. What a huge task that is for him. Rhino, of course, showing why he is the hardcore icon. Absolutely snapped Alex Shelley in half with that gore. And we're on to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Who's Christian Cage, the world champions Enforcer? We're about to find out. Tornado tag action in this main event, ladies and gentlemen. The world champion is in action. Christian Cage, of course, winning that controversial special guest referee match for this world title with help from Sting, who he attacked in that match, by the way, so it was a bit confusing. But of course we have the Hardy Boys. Have heard they're going to come out separate, and that's going to be it for pretty much all the Universe mode. They're going to come out separate. We don't know what division they're in, but here is Matt Hardy, woken, broken, and he's signifying to the crowd he's going to delete the obsolete. He's going to delete Christian Cage and his title hopes. He's going to crush his confidence and really put the Hardys on top of it. Here comes the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, his tag team partner, his brother in fact, who will be here tonight. Tornado tag action for the Hardy Boys against the world champion and a guest enforcer. So we'll have to see who that guest enforcer is. And of course, we do have Drew McIntyre here next week in the Impact Zone. He will be debuting, and yeah, that's gonna be a very good match. I'm very excited to see Drew, see how he does in TNA here. And of course, Christian Cage will be looking for that World Championship defense. Who will that be against? Could it be Drew McIntyre? Well, we'll find out exactly what stories are about to unfold. Here comes the World Champion. There he is, Christian Cage, and he's got a mystery enforcer with him, who's going to be his partner, and he looks quite confident, quietly confident. So who is this mystery enforcer? Is it Sting? Is it going to be Sting? Is it going to be somebody he knows? Oh, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Tyson Tomko, his former bodyguard in WWE and TNA. He is Impact. He is on the roster, the final edition that I made. Tyson Tomko with Christian. So we got chemistry on both sides. Tornado tag action, Hardy Boys versus Christian's entourage. It's going to be interesting to see who wins. But Tyson Tomko is a monster, and he was a monster in TNA. Now we're talking to somebody in the crowd, and Cage going straight after Jeff. Of course, Jeff Hardy failed attempt to win them tag team titles, so he will be whether him and Matt decide to go solo or together, it's completely up to them really. I think they'll probably be more likely to go for the tag titles first and then maybe see where they go from there. But we'll have to see, of course. We saw Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley come short against Rhino. Big move on Tomko there from Hardy. And look at Jeff. Jeff looks brilliant. And he's eyeing up Christian here. Of course, a win for the Hardy Boys in this kind of statured match is huge. And back body drop from Matt. Tomko's back to his feet. And is Tomko busted open already? And just launches Jeff Hardy. I think Tyson Tomko's busted open. But he looks pissed. And now he's got the Hardy Boys. He's throwing around the ring like they're just rag dolls. And Matt Hardy believes that he can win this. I don't know if Tomko's cut open. It looked like he was cut open on that left eye. And Jeff Hardy being very dominant, face planting Tomko on that bleeding face. That could not be that. Oh, it is blood. It is blood. It's definitely blood. What the hell's Matt Hardy thinking here? Beautiful dropkick, and Jeff going to work on the world champion here. I'm very impressed with the Hardy Boys and the chemistry this far. Can they pick up a huge victory that puts the entire tag team division on notice? You know, if these guys are going for the world titles, if should the Motor City Machine Guns fail in their opportunity, will the Hardy Boys seize theirs? And Christian takes out his partner as well. No, all ego. Christian and Jeff Hardy got the sleep hold locked in. Of course, Christian so used to Hardy Boys. He's faced them multiple times with Edge back in WWE. An atomic drop there by Matt Hardy. Christian reversal. Nice drag there and drop kick. And Christian jumps straight back up, and Tomko with a slam. And Christian does the same. And maybe a bit of momentum for the world champ and his enforcer. Of course, we know that Tomko's going to be a problem in Christian's corner multiple times in this universe mode. We already saw that before. And Matt Hardy just did a brilliant powerbomb move there. Could have Christian pinned. He's going to go for the pin. One. And Tomko's there to break it up anyway. And now he's going to go after Matt Hardy. Protect your mentor, and back body drop on Hardy. Are we going to see the Unpretty here and just throws Matt Hardy like he's nothing? And this version of Matt Hardy is not the cruiserweight that was in WWE in 2001, who is easy to throw about. And Tomko going for the pinfall as Christian stopped. Matt's still dazed. The referee in the way of Christian Cage here. Nice scoop slam there from Christian. And what the hell is Tomko doing to Jeff? What a beautiful neck breaker. That is from 7 feet in the air. That could be enough. Jeff kicks out. Matt fighting back against Christian, but Tomko, the IQ of these two men. Oh my God! Crossroads of Christian went to kick Jeff Hardy as a low blow. Flapjack on Hardy, busts him wide open, bleeding like a government mule here on in the impact zone. And reversal from Jeff. And Matt's trying to fight back against Tomko, but Tomko started off a bit short and now he's just leaving bodies everywhere. Choking out Matt Hardy, and neckbreaker from the world champion to Jeff. Impressive performance from both teams. I think it looks like neither team actually wants to lose. And surely the end is near. Christian will be looking for that one big unprettier. And he's hitting it on Jeff and hits it. And Tomko has control of Matt Hardy and busts Matt open. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3. And Christian and Tomko pick up the victory, dispatching the Hardy boys. And really asserting their dominance at the top of the TNA roster. What a performance from Tomko. He looked like a right powerhouse. This isn't the last we've seen from Tomko. But what a performance, guys. If you did enjoy episode 4 of TNA, please make sure you do leave a like and subscribe. It just will help you guys find the next episodes. Next up, we have the last Ring of Honor before the Super Card of Honor. That's going to be fun, so make sure you tune in for that. If not, we're back on TNA in a couple of days, so make sure you stay tuned and see what's next. We have Drew McIntyre's debut. We have the Aces and Eights in 6-man tag team match, and of course Chris Sabin is going to try salvage a title shot for against Rob Van Dam for the Motor City Machine Guns. So we'll see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and peace.